It's Jessica Simpson.
This is Beyonce. This is Justin Timberlake.
Hey, this is Avril Lavigne. This is Gwen from No Doubt.
Hi, this is Usher, and you're listening to
GSNJ Radio.
Yeah, what's good, everybody? We back in the building. Big Ooh in the building.
Yo, what up, though?
And that was just regular shit, right?
Absolutely. Castro featuring myself and Jadakiss. Castro, what's the deal? K2 Square, what up, though?
So you know I got to hear a little bit about how that record came about. Fly record, bro.
Yeah, that's a dope joint. That joint right there, my man Castro reached out to me through my man Locks. We linked up, and I jumped on the record, and then he was like, we had a meeting, and he was like, yo, I want to get Kiss on that joint. I was like, yo, I'm going to call him. I called him. We made it happen. He came down to the town for the video. And as they say, the rest was history, man. You know what I mean?
Because I know there was a freestyle where you said, bro, Kiss to the hood.
Yeah. That's a fact. Yeah. That joint went crazy for me. I did like 90,000 views off that joint.
Yeah.
That freestyle.
I listened to it probably like 40, 50 times.
Yeah, that joint went crazy for me,
Definitely
man.
heard that joint.
Word up.
So that was, I believe, was that with Joe?
Which one?
That freestyle?
I think I was in the car. Yeah, I was in the car across from the
was
barbershop.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
that one was in the whip.
The one with Joe, we was at the store up NYC.
You heard that joint too, bro.
Yeah. I was
And
Joe
tell
put
a
me
little
on
bit
the
how
spot.
That happened.
Yeah.
I need to know that whole situation. Fat Joe, Terror Squad,
Yeah.
Big Ooh. When I saw it, I was like, yo,
Yeah.
this fits.
Yo, you know what's crazy, man? I met Joe. Okay, long story short, let me try to say it the fast way. So I met Joe in Miami at the studio. Me, Castro, the whole K2 Square, we went down to Miami after we had the party with Kiss in the town. So what happened was we dropped the record with Kiss, we shot the video, we had a release party, Kiss came to Trenton, and then we shot to Miami the next day. It was the studio I was working out of down there. It's Cool and Dre's studio. I knew Fat Joe worked in there, so we was in there working, vibing. The door swing open. He come in the stew, and I'm like, oh shit. And we just vibing, talking. He stepped out. He like, yo, my bad. I didn't know y'all was in the session. I jumped up. I said, yo, Craig, let me holler at you real quick.
That's not normal.
No, that's
Just
not normal at all.
At all.
Bruh, listen. All I'm saying in my head, I'm like, yo, you got to seize the moment. You know what I mean? I'm like, Crack walked in. He shook everybody's hand. He like, yo, my bad. I didn't mean to interrupt y'all session. He told the engineer, I'm going to be in the lobby, you know what I mean, till they done. So I was saying to myself, I just jumped up. And I followed him out. I said, yo, Crack, let me holler at you. Mind you, I don't know him from a can of paint. He looking at me like, man, what's up with this? Like, you know what I mean? His manager looking at me crazy. I'm like, yo, listen, I ain't on nothing weird. I'm like, yo, I make music. It's only a few people I know gonna understand my music. Like you, Hove, Puff, them kind of people. Like, if you got a minute, I want to play some records for you. He was like, yo, finish your session. When you get done, I'll come in and listen to some records. So I thought he slid. We worked for like another 2 hours. You know what I mean? He came back in the stew. He said, yo, play me 3 joints. The first joint I played him, he just started going crazy. My man Diego Gordon had everything filmed. And then I played him another joint. And he was like, yo, man, to be honest with you, bro, I wanna really rock with you. He was like, yo, take my manager number, stay in contact with me, we gonna put something together. And this was probably like Memorial Weekend of last year. And we just stayed in contact ever since, talking ever since. He come to New York, he called me and be like, yo, pull up. I mean, just building. And here we are, man. TS, New Day Co-op 5, Terror Squad, you know what I mean? It's going down.
That's definitely
God Talk on the way.
God Talk on the way.
First single on the way, You Know the Vibes, featuring DJ Drama and Big O, produced by my guy Yanti.
Now, did that DJ Drama come through Joe as well, or how was that set up? Because DJ Drama, that again is that's a big deal. He don't just be working with artists because they got the bread or because they got the, what was it?
Well, you know, I knew Drum and Cannon. I knew them for some years, and, you know, I did the tape with Cannon like 10 years ago.
Right.
But, you know, Ace McLeod is one of the founders of the affiliates, and Ace McLeod is my guy. That's my right-hand man.
Yeah, he was in the Keys Open Doors.
Yeah, yep. So Ace is like a pioneer to the underground scene in Philly. You know what I mean? We call him the A&R to the streets. But he also started the affiliates. So he started like Drum and Cannon and all them, and they'll tell you that since they'll tell you, like, Ace started them. So that was my line to Drum. Drum seen what we doing. He see us pushing. Ace always down there, like, keeping me in his face, like, yo, look, you see what we doing? You see what U doing? You see what U doing? And he heard the record with Joe, and he jumped on that joint for me, man. I appreciate that. Shout to Drum. He also hosting God Talk, so it's love. I got a Gangsta Grills on the way.
Yeah, that's definitely dope. You got a date on that?
No, we're gonna focus on this joint with OT. And I got everything from God Talk getting mixed right now, getting mixed and mastered, so we just prepping and getting everything ready. I'm going to start shooting some videos and just putting them on ice.
That's definitely what it is. Have everything prepared and ready to go. That way the campaign is set.
One thing I know, the rollout is always better, man. To all the artists out there, when you get your music done and you drop in a project, have you at least like 3 to 4 videos shot before you even drop. That way you could properly set it up and just hit them bang, 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 bang. You know what I mean? After the back, the rollout and the way you present things is super important. It's almost just as important as the music. So just learning from mistakes that I made and just passing on the knowledge to other artists that's going to listen and just trying to sharpen my game up each time, trying to elevate and progress and just show progression each time, each go round. So with this God Talk joint, like with the 5 with OT, it's my first time touching BET Jams. With the God Talk joint, it's going to be a whole nother level, man. It's just growth, one day at a time. We blessed. You know what I mean? Believe that.
Now, outside of all that, you also are an accomplished actor.
Yeah, well, that's a fact. Yeah, that's a fact.
So tell me about that. What was your experience in acting? How do you like acting? Did it just come natural to you?
Empire was love, man. Empire was a blessing. R.I.P. my man, Kwa manager artist out of Philly by the name of Lights. Lights is signed to Meek, Dream Chasers. And Kwa linked me with the Empire situation. That was always my guy, real good dude, man. And Empire was a situation that, I could tell you the story, you would think I'm lying how it played out. But it was just a great experience. I got to work with Terrence Howard for 18 hours. Taraji, just being on the set, seeing the work that goes into these TV shows. Everything is work. We just see the 30 minutes or the hour worth of TV shows, but we don't see the 30 hours they put in daily to make it happen. Everything is work, man. Everything is a craft. Everything is preparation. People studying their lines. People walking off to the corner, going over their lines. Everything is just about being prepared for your moment, man, then just seizing the opportunity and just putting that good energy out there, I went to the cast. I went to the set of Empire, and I made sure I left a stamp on everybody there. I spoke to the people that was serving the food. I spoke to the people that was sweeping the hallway. Spoke to the people that was doing security. I treated them the same way I treated Terrence Howard. Because them the people you need in the long run. Them the people that's going to remember you. And one thing I know, people always remember how you treated them and how you made them feel. You know what I mean?
That's definitely a fact. But that carries, the whole essence of the vibe. You know what I mean? That having faith, that being respectful, that killing them with the bars or the work ethic or whatever it is, just giving your 100% all that you got. You know what I mean? So that's definitely good dope. And you being from Trenton, right?
Right.
Did you find that it was harder to accomplish some of these things? And when I say Trenton's a city, but Jersey, I guess, period. Is it?
You could curse on this joint?
Say it again?
You could curse on this joint?
1,000%.
Fuck yeah. Is it harder? What? Harder ain't even the word, bro. Like, we need a whole nother word for what it is coming out of Trenton. Harder don't even justify, don't describe. It's not even a strong enough adjective to use. But I mean, at the end of the day, bro, it just makes you want it that much more. It makes you push even harder. I always say, if you can make it in Trenton, bro, or coming out of Trenton, you can make it anywhere on the map, bro. I live by that. Facts. It's so hard. First of all, we in between 2 markets as an artist. So we in between New York, we in between Philly. A lot of artists from up North Jersey tend to play New York more. A lot of artists from Trenton, Central Jersey down to South Jersey tend to play the Philly scene more. So now you're going into markets that's oversaturated and trying to ease your way through markets that's already flooded with rappers. You understand what I'm saying? So you take me, for example, I'm going into Philadelphia with already 1 million rappers in Philly. Anybody that know anything about hip-hop knows it's 1 million rappers in Philly, right? So my whole strategy is when I go into new territory and I go into new markets, just knowing certain things and being a student of the game, you're going to get the love from the cities going into the new markets with the strongest people in those markets. So I sat back and I said, all right, you could go into Philly and be just another guy rapping and be from the guy from Jersey that rap, or you could shake the whole city up and make the people come to you. I said, so I'm going to deal with the strongest people in those markets. Everybody else under them going to fall in line. So I came into Philly and jumped off Gilly the Kid back, jumped off Meek Mill back, jumped off Tone Trump back, jumped off Beanie Siegel back. Everything else was a domino effect. I didn't have to do, you know what I'm saying? Because I came into the markets with the strongest people, the strongest presence in those markets. Jimmy Wall Street, you know what I mean? R.I.P. my guy, Jimmy Wall Street. I'm messing with the players. I'm in the studio with Dre and Vidal. I'm in the studio with all the key guys, and people respecting my talent to the point where Philly embraced me like home. Philly like, yo, man, we rock with you. You know what I mean? We got love for you. You good over here. Like, I go to Philly, it be love. I'll be in the studios. I'll be on the back blocks. I'll be on all that. You know what I mean? So it's a chess game. You know what I mean? It's all chess. And I rep everywhere I go. They know, yo, that's Trenton right there. That's Jersey right there. Like,
One
so.
thing I could say for sure, every time I seen something, early on and even recently, always know Big Oos from Trenton.
Yeah, absolutely.
Toes down.
Yeah, absolutely, bro. We gotta rep. But at the same time, we're gonna rep home, but we're gonna also be appreciative of the love that we getting outside of home. And like I said, Philly showed me so much. Charlie Mack, everybody in Philly, man. Wiz Gam, my man Gil, Wallow, Meek, the whole Dream Chasers, O'Malley. Everybody show me love. Everybody show me love. I appreciate the love, and we just keep pushing forward, man.
Yeah, no, that's definitely positive. You've done work with a lot of different notable artists, and in doing Empire alone, that's a whole nother level.
Right.
Is there anybody that you have not worked with that you aspire to work with, or that you're looking forward to work with? Or?
From here, or just in the game,
say
period.
Period.
Yeah.
Now I'm talking alive, not dead or alive, but you know what I mean?
Yeah. I want to get in the studio with Jay. I want to get in the studio with Nas. I got a bucket list.
Okay.
A lot of guys that I came up listening to, Fab, Jay, Nas. I want to get in the studio with Anthony Hamilton, Jaheim. I'm heavy like R&B dude. Anybody that know me know that. I just want to make some good records that stand the test of time, man. I just don't want to be one of those artists that put out a record that's hot this summer and next summer you never see him again. I just want to get back to making that music that stands 10, 15 years, that people remember with moments in their life.
They call it timeless music.
They call it timeless music, and just to keep that classic feel going. And my whole thing is just quality, man. Quality over quantity. I could drop a tape right now. You know what I mean? I just like my presentation to be a certain way. I like my rollout to be a certain way. And now I really got the bag behind me. So now it's, I'm able to do a lot more things. And I got somebody overseeing my moves that's connected to everybody in the game. So it's nobody off limits now. Before it was like it's a process to get to this person, or I got to cut through yellow tape to get through this person.
Right.
Now it was like if I can't get to him, because don't get it wrong, even though I'm rocking with Joe, I'm still on an independent grind. I'm still moving and shaking on my own because as a mover and shaker, people respect other movers and shakers. So I'm going to go get my own. I just need him to put the icing on the cake. I'm going to bake the cake myself. I just need him to put the icing on it. So when if somebody I can't get to physically, I call him. Yo, Joe, listen, I need you to reach out to such and such, put the word in for me. Then he send it back my way. And that's how it's supposed to be. I don't want to lean on him for everything. That man got other things going on. He got kids. He got other artists. He got his own career. He got a million other things to do. I'm not going to be a burden on nobody. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go hunt, do my hunting, and we going to eat. And I'm going to be with somebody else that whatever I can't do, wherever I lack, they able to pick it up for me until I get to the point where I could do that for somebody else, and it's a domino effect. At the end of the day, artists right now know the game, everybody got to be independent. No matter if you want a major, even on a major, you got to move like an independent. That's how you got to stay active. You got to stay building with other artists. You got to stay in different studios, vibing, gaining your own relationships, nurturing your own relationships with the DJs. You can't put the weight on one person. I can't rely on Joe to break my records. I can't rely on Joe to make sure I get to the studio on time, or I can't rely on Joe to make sure I turn in my vocals for God Talk to get mixed and matched. Those things I got to take care of. And then I go to him with the project and say, yo, Joe, listen, this the whole project is mixed and mastered. I got 4 videos shot. What we doing? And make everybody's job easier, man. And that's what it's about.
That's definitely a fact, and the way that you spit that out and say that. I hope that all the listeners, all the artists listen, all the fans, all the fans that are aspiring artists are listening, and you take that away because that's a gem right there.
Real talk, bro.
That's a gem, and a lot of people don't realize that. They think once again, all you got to do is create the song, and now it's so and so's job or so and so's job, the DJ. Or whoever it is to break the track, and it's like your work is not done.
Back in the day, you would do the record, and the labels had so many teams and all that kind of stuff for artist development and to break the record. Now the game is so digital and it's so watered down. Once you hit the record done, that's just the beginning of the work. Now you got to go shake hands and kiss the babies. Now you got to go into them clubs, them nightclubs in the trap. You got to go into them strip clubs. You got to go to these DJ conventions. You got to take pictures. You got to shake hands. You got to do the drops for Instagram. You got to do different versions of your own record where you may be saying the DJ name that's popping in that city in this version. You got to go through and do the DJ scripts where it's 300 DJ scripts at the studio. Yo, I'm chilling with DJ such and such. It's my brand new record, Big O. Yo, let's get into it, 93.5. Yo, I'm chilling with such and such, 97.5. Tampa, what up? You got to go. It's a political run. And the game ain't nothing but politics, bro. And at the end of the day, people with less talent, that's a people person, a person that's a people's person with less talent will win over a person that's the most talented antisocial person in the world. Because this is the people's person's game. This is a shake hands and fake smile game, and this is the game. You know what I mean? You're either gonna play the game or the game gonna play you. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, you learn how to move and you adjust. You need relationships in this game because I could get cold tomorrow and somebody I built a relationship with or gave a helping hand to today could be the man in 6 months and could pull me back on and get me back hot. You know what I mean? And that's just how the game go, bro. It's revolving doors, and relationships is everything. I tell people all the time, relationships is worth more than money. You need the money, to fuel certain things and make things happen. Of course, you definitely need a bag, but the relationships are key. I could pick up the phone and call almost anybody and they're going to answer because I nurtured the relationship in the right way. And I'm not perfect, but I just try to keep my relationships on the up and up.
Yeah, that's definitely important. They say your network is your net worth, and your name is everything.
That's a fact, bro. That's all we got at the end of the day.
Absolutely, and I couldn't agree more. And again, another gem. I hope everybody listening got their pen out, is writing these notes down because it's important to know this stuff. It is important to know this stuff.
Real talk.
So tell everybody where they can follow you, Big O.
You can follow me on Twitter at BIGOOH Big O. Follow me on Instagram at @5BOI_OOH at 5boy05. Everybody you see, follow everybody you see with 5boy in front of their name. That's the family. You can follow me on YouTube, youtube.com/BigOOTV. Follow me on Facebook, BIGOOH. Just type in Big O. I'm everywhere. Snapchat, all that. We in soon.
In the building, definitely in the building.
That's a fact.
Do you have anything that you want to say to aspiring artists? You've said a lot. You've already said a lot. But is there anything that you want to finish out or let them know, or any advice that you want to give?
Yeah, just keep pushing, man. Keep pushing. And if this is what you really want to do, make the necessary sacrifices and just keep pushing, keep fighting, keep believing in yourself, and it's going to happen. It's going to happen. The only people it don't happen for is the people that give up. You know what I mean? We don't know when it's going to happen because that's not up to us to decide that, but it's going to happen as long as you put the necessary work in. Build your relationships, network with people outside of your circle, outside of your city, and just keep pushing, man. It's a trial and error game, so we got to learn from our mistakes. But if you got somebody around you that's been doing it and been doing it for a while, don't be afraid to reach out to them and ask questions and pick their brain. It'll probably save you a lot of time and a lot of mistakes in the long run. You know what I mean? If it took me 10 years to get on, the person after me, it should take 5. And the person after them, it should take 3. And the person after them, it should take 1. You know what I mean? But you got to be humble to ask questions. And then you got to be humble to listen. You know what I mean?
They say we got one mouth and 2 ears for a reason.
That's a Snapple fact. You heard?
Now
the 5 is on the way this Friday, March 8th. OT the Real. Slick. What up, though?
More importantly than to the artists, to your fans, what do you want to say to your fans to close this interview out?
Man, I just appreciate all the love, bro. I mean, I get a lot of love, man. I'm thankful. I'm appreciative, man. And it's a lot of new music on the way. People stop me every day and ask me when the new music coming. There's new visuals on the way. The 5 is dropping with my guy OT The Real from Philly this Friday, March 8th on all digital platforms. Our video, Figure It Out, will be premiering on BET Jams. Shout to Breezy, you know what I mean? God Talker's on the way. I also got another project coming out this summer with Officially Curtis called The Language, an R&B artist from Philadelphia that's amazingly talented. Follow him on Instagram as well, _ Officially Curtis. Follow my guy OT The Real on the gram. And I just appreciate all the love, man. Thank you, and stay tuned. And stay tuned for what's to come. Like I said, you know the vibes. First single of God Talk coming soon, featuring DJ Drama and Fat Joe. Video also on the way. We're just working, man. We working. Stay tuned. Oh, all right. What up, though? Slick!
Trenton's own Big Ooh, we in the building. GSNJ Radio, we at Heartthrob Music Studios this Friday. The joint comes out. Big Ooh, OT The Real at midnight. Like I said, by 12:03, we gonna have a problem if y'all ain't download that, stream that, share that, or you know what I mean. Any way that you want to contribute, because the music is amazing, and that's what y'all been asking for, right? I've been getting emails, I've been getting posts, I've been getting messages saying, Ace, where's that content from Jersey? We right here.
Right.
Big Ooh in the building. Let's go.
TS. OT The Real 5. We at the soup kitchen right by the rescue mission. Live from the 609.